Hi, I'm Trish Ranoni,
I'm Rebecca Heron.
and we are getting really drunk
And reading scripts.
just for you. This is
Drunk Read-Through.
Oh,
How's it going?
hi. I'm good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being on.
I'm
So,
excited.
so Melanie is a fierce female in the entertainment industry. Works at Oldfield Management, um, face mask, serum aficionado, coffee
Love
giver,
all things.
coffee giver
Sorry.
outer. When I first met Melanie, she gave me her free coffee card to go get a free coffee with it.
I did. I saw her on, you had just started at Oldfield,
Yes.
and I would like see your headshots and I was doing up your resume, and I remember running into you at Spadina Station, and I was like, okay, here's my chance to introduce myself to a new client, and I tapped you on the shoulder, and the rest is history.
Yeah, because so many times when we would email, I guess we wouldn't know, like you would know who I was to see me because of the headshot, but I wouldn't know who you were unless I had you on social media at that time. I think that
I
was
don't
the
think you
first
did.
time I think that was like our very first meeting. And you gave away a free coffee, which took you weeks to earn, or at least days. So that
like 7 days.
that was very special. That's very special. I don't know if I would ever do the same for anyone. So I hope that maybe I'll be inspired by that and go and do that for someone.
Yeah, pay it forward.
I should pay it forward. I don't know if I have since then. I guess I've bought coffee for people since then. So, but yeah, that was really nice of you. So that says a lot about who you are right there.
Thank
In a
you.
nutshell,
Thank
that's who you are.
Well, what are we all drinking tonight?
Malbec?
Very nice.
I'm having some beautiful water.
Ooh, fancy. Is that like
Staying hydrated.
Yes, love it. Dry January.
I don't have, I was like, oh, I should go get something. And then it was really snowy. And then I got lazy and didn't want to go out. So that's the reason why I don't have anything.
Mine was like, well, it looks sunny outside. I guess I should get outside today. And it's about a 10-minute walk. So that was my exercise for the day.
Nice.
Going and buying wine.
I'm having a Perrier vodka spritzer in our Drunk Read-Through swag.
Ooh,
Nice. It looks very fancy.
I know, it is pretty awesome, actually, I will say. It's very nice.
So did the straw come with it?
No.
Or you had the straw? But it has a hole for a straw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I don't even know about our own merch, apparently. I'm like, does it come with a straw or doesn't it? I don't know.
Also wearing our shirt too, but you can't really see it. Like, I have to see.
Oh,
cute. Nice.
Yeah. It looks really good. I had my hoodie on
really
earlier, but then I changed into the Sisterhood hoodie, which we don't sell this one, but we sell the one that just says Sisterhood. But yeah, I was feeling the pink today, so I switched out of the Drunk Read-Throughs hoodie. But we have them, so go buy one.
Go buy them, everyone.
Well, we make $7 off of every hoodie.
Hey, that's a lot of coffees right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's one drink.
So coffee it is. I've been drinking so many coffees because I got a new Nespresso coffee maker from my sisters for Christmas. So you get these little pods and you order them. You have to get them online. So you order like $100 worth at a time, because if you get $100, they have free shipping. But otherwise you have to pay $10 shipping. So you order all these different types because you have to fill your bag and get $100 worth. But I'm flying through them because they're so good, and they make the coffee frothy, like kind of like they all end up like an Americano, miso style. So with like a little bit of milky foam. Yeah. So I think they put milk powder in some of the coffee cup things, but it turns out super fancy and I'm addicted now. So I have like 3 a day. I'm just drinking more coffee than ever. Yeah, it's really bad.
No wonder your sleeping pattern is off. I'm always joking with Trish that like she's like an old lady and goes to bed early, but because of COVID now, she goes to bed like at midnight.
Yeah.
That's why. All the coffee.
All the coffee. And also I want to watch Mad Men. And the only time we can watch is once Julian is done with his daily routine, which doesn't end until 10 o'clock. He works out 2 hours a day. He works 9 to 5. He, has his routine. So we can't watch Mad Men until we usually start at like 10:30, 11. So I have to stay awake till midnight or I won't see any of it.
Good on him for having a routine and sticking with it.
I know.
Especially during COVID.
Yeah. He's been doing this routine apparently since he was 18. And he's 38. So for 20 years doing the exact same routine.
Wow.
The same thing every day. Whereas
incredible.
I'm not like that. So this is an adjustment for me.
I want to be that person.
Right?
I want to have like a strict, 1 to 2 is this, 3 to 5 is that, 6, 7, I eat dinner. Like, I would love to have something like that, but
yeah, I don't know how he does
really
it.
hard.
I have no idea how.
Wow.
I'm like, have you ever missed
an
a workout?
accountant. He works a regular job. We're the crazy ones.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. I still have to send off a couple of voice auditions later. Whereas he did all of his stuff between 9 and 5. And now I'm the one who's like podcasting and then going to send those tipsy after this wine. And yeah, it's a different lifestyle, like the artist lifestyle or producer lifestyle or agent lifestyle or, anything in this business. You end up doing all your little like work things, but then your creative endeavors too, like passion projects, and those have to be done at weird hours. It's a thing. Yeah, there's always something to do. Yep.
Are you enjoying Mad Men? I've never watched it before.
What?
Man. It's so good. It's frustrating sometimes because it's about all these white guys who are super, first of all, they're like raging alcoholics. They're really sexist, but it's also an accurate depiction of what went on. And then you have these really great female characters like Elizabeth Moss's character, who's the lead in Handmaid's Tale. She plays Peggy Olson, who is the only female copywriter at this point in the series anyway. And she's like constantly getting shat on by the guys, but she's always like, even though you could tell it gets to her, she still is like fierce or shuts them down or puts them in their place if they try to like sexually harass her. So there's some really great characters. Female characters.
My favorite character.
Joan?
Yeah, I love Joan.
Joan is played by Christina Hendricks. She's
okay.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's also a really strong character. She's like super, and even though she's a secretary, she pretty much like runs the place.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
I started watching The Wire and I just season 2. So we're starting season 3, my partner and I. So
nice.
Really good. I really like it.
Is that on Netflix?
No, it's on Crave, like HBO Crave.
Oh. I do not have that.
It's so worth it.
Things to have, all the things. And you know what? When I lived in Toronto, I had Crave, I had Netflix, I had Amazon Prime, and I remember every month, once a month, I would be like, okay, I need to at least watch one thing on each to make it worth it that I'm spending $10 or whatever this month. Because I just didn't have time. It was always like this event, then work, then this event, then this audition, then this gathering or this production meeting in the evening because so-and-so has to work during the day. So we'll meet in the evening, and then subwaying everywhere. So there was all this time just spent on like running around town like a chicken with its head cut off. So now in lockdown and also being back in Sault Ste. Marie, I have a car here. It takes 5 minutes to drive anywhere. I'm not really going anywhere. So now I have all this time to watch everything, which is awesome. And I kind of feel like I should get all those things that I had, like Crave TV and all the things.
All of the streaming.
I know.
I was like definitely one of those people though that would just be like, okay, this is my next like few months of Crave, and I'm just gonna watch everything on Crave, and then I'm gonna cancel, and then I'm gonna go to the next platform and do that, and then I just kind of like rotated platforms.
Oh, because most of them
good.
Yeah, most of them give you a free month trial.
Yeah, but then also like they only really come out with new content every few months, so you could kind of like, you know, a quarter of the year was like my Crave watching, and then I'd like binge all of the Crave things that I wanted to watch, and then like Netflix, I'd binge all those, and then Amazon and so forth.
That's a smart way to do it, so you're not trying to divide.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I like that. You have a strategy.
You're onto something, Rebecca.
It's also funny in this business because we're in film and TV. People will be like, "You work in film and you haven't watched," and then like fill in the blank. Like what?
All the time.
What is with that?
Well, because you know, like before we had like Netflix and stuff, it was all like live. So like you had to watch that night, whatever show, and then you would talk about it the next day at work, right? And so now we don't have that anymore. It's more like watch whenever, because it's not disappearing tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, but I remember when Friends and Seinfeld and Sex and the City would and The Sopranos would air. The next day, everyone was like talking about it, like it was a big deal, and like, oh my God, did you see what happened? And if you didn't, then you were kind of like, well, I'm just gonna stand over here, guys. You know.
So true. And we didn't have phones, so you couldn't look up recaps from the show, like speak off and like look it up, and then be like, oh yeah, totally watch that.
Yeah. Whereas now it's like, I think the only thing that's like that now is films, right?
Yeah.
That are in the theater, right? It's like, which sad face, we can't go in there right now. But like, if we were, going to watch the next Christopher Nolan movie or the next Spielberg movie, like that week, by the end of that week, someone's going to ask you, did you see it yet? It's amazing. Please see it. Like, go into the theater and see it. So I think that's the only kind of thing left, sadly.
And we don't even really have that now.
No.
Like now we have to rent movies as soon as they come out. Yeah.
Now we have things like The Bridgerton, which everybody watched in like 2 days, and then because of COVID, and then talked about that for like a week, and now we're on to something new.
I have not watched Bridgerton, and I have no idea what these people are talking about. Have you guys watched it?
Yes.
Yes.
Dang it. Okay. I'm going to put Mad Men on hold for a night and watch it.
What I like to do is, because I work in my living room, is that I just like put TV shows on that like my boyfriend doesn't want to watch, but I'm like curious about. So just like put it on in the background, and then every so often I'll be like typing away and look over and be like, what is happening right now? I'm so confused, but oh well.
At least you're still watching.
Yeah, I definitely have the shows that are my background noise shows, and then the shows that are like my divided attention shows.
Oh yes,
you have to have those.
Yeah. I've been watching Psychic Investigators on Netflix. It is so binge worthy. It's one of those shows where I play it. Like I've watched 8 episodes this week while doing other stuff. Just constantly, it's always playing on my phone. It's awesome. It's so cool. I'm so into that.
Oh my God, I want to watch that.
It's so good.
I would watch that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a docudrama style, but there's a reason why those are so popular. They're just, I don't know, it's true stories. It's all about these like different, every episode is about a murder case that was solved by a psychic, basically, or not solved, but in every episode, spoiler alert, the psychic like has some dead person come to her in a dream, and the police are like, this person's not dead, they're a missing person. And the psychic is like, no, this dead person is stalking me and is saying this name over and over, saying that they got killed in this spot, saying the brother was involved. And the police will be like, their brother lives in Florida, it couldn't have been the brother. And then years later, it comes out that everything the psychic said was like dead on.
Wow.
Or in some episodes, it's like a week later, like they actually listen to the psychic and they find the body. But I didn't know that in a lot of murder cases, unless they find a body, this might be strictly in the US, I don't know, but unless they find a body, they just consider it a missing person.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Like, the family will be like, no, she's a mom, a really good mom. We would talk every day. She hasn't used her bank account in months. Like, it is not like her to disappear. She did not run away. She was a good mom. She went to get her kids. Her husband killed her. And the police will be like, nope. And the psychic will be like, yes, the husband killed her. I had a dream. And she's telling me this. And she's telling me this. And then the police finally, like, kind of listen to the psychic. And then they do their investigation. And everything the psychic said turns out to be true.
I'm literally following a case in the US right now that's about like a wife and mom who went missing, and the husband is like kind of sketchy, and her like sister and brother-in-law are looking for her, and like I'm like, the husband definitely did it 100%, and the police are like, we don't know, like there was like the CNN trial or whatever, their station like had it, and court TV and stuff, and I'm like, definitely the husband. It is always the husband.
And then they'll say something ridiculous like, oh, well, he has an alibi. And it's like, yeah, they'll say something like, oh, he bought gas in 20 minutes away from where the murder happened at the exact time the murder happened. So it couldn't have been him. He has his gas receipt. And it's like, yeah, he did that as a decoy and then hired somebody to go and kill her.
Or somebody else bought gas, or he bought gas on the way to like dumping
to go
her
and kill her. Yeah, right. He could have killed her, put the body in the trunk, and then went and bought the gas. And then he's like, "Look, at that time I was at the gas station. I had a dead body in my trunk, but you don't need to know that part. I have a receipt." And the police are like, "Oh, cool. Yeah. It wasn't him." People are saying he was abusive, controlling, didn't like her going out, didn't like her wearing skirts, was obsessive, was mean and isolated her. But no, he was buying gas. Definitely not him.
Yeah, I feel like we need to actually like do a show, like, produce a show like this ourselves.
Yes, we need a true crime show.
You guys should. That'd be so cool.
Yes, I would definitely be very passionate about it.
Yeah,
that's all I watch. I'm obsessed. There's also a lot of good true crime podcasts.
Oh, there's so many. It's so good.
Yeah. Love podcasts. All right. Well, shall we get into the script?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So this is a pilot.
Do we want to try and just like restart our Zoom for this script, because I feel like it's gonna cut us off.
Yes, so let's restart. Yeah. I'll send a new link to the email, and then we have 2 clean files. Yeah, just give the warning. So that's perfect. So then we have this file of the banter and then the script, and I can edit around the sound, so I'll chop this stuff out right now. Look at us being little cheapos and not buying the Zoom subscription.
We don't make any money off this podcast.
That's true.
Not yet.
Yeah, when we make money and the sponsors come in,
then we can afford to pay $20 a month for Zoom.
All right. Shall we get to the script?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have no idea what genre this is. I'm going to guess comedy.
Well, it says spy versus SPIA or SPIA. So I feel like it's going to be either a comedy or it's going to be some like crime thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe both.
Maybe a little bit of both.
both.
Time will tell.
Yeah. So this is a pilot script that was sent in by Aaron and Carlo Carrera. Carrera? I don't know. I'm sorry I'm butchering your last names, but
Career.
probably.
Ferrari.
Please let us know how we're supposed to say your last name. And I apologize. Okay. Interior karaoke bar night. Vegas meets Macau in a tiki lounge guise. A dusty red glow from tiny lanterns, very boozy. Erin Anderson, 30s, curvy bombshell, nails her last note. I'm not singing that.
Melanie, do you want to do this role?
You go for it.
Trish, you're taking singing lessons. You have to.
You'll always be my unicorn.
She's American Idol finalist grade, but the crowd of all in their are all off in their own worlds, not applauding, except for Brock Brandt, nerdy yet smarmy in a loud shirt, who fist bumps as if George Lucas just announced a bikinied Princess Leia hologram will be available in VR in time for Christmas 2019. Erin snaps into weapon-like Celine Dion hip thrust. She closes her eyes, and inwardly, the roar of a crowd, a voice rises above.
Mais si je t'aime, si je t'aime, si je
Interior
t'aime.
La Scala night flashback. 7 years ago, Erin on stage, begowned and bejeweled.
Regardez à toi.
The crowd goes bonkers. Roses pummel the stage. A smile a mile wide spreads across Erin's face. She bows.
Also, my voice teacher did not teach me any of that. So let's put the onus on me for that one.
Creative license. Interior karaoke bar night. Erin rises from her bow. Crickets save Brock. Her smile quickly fades as on front door, Carlo, 35, impeccably coiffed, is dragged into the bar by Heather Stamos, a sexy babe in super high stripper shoes. Carlo, on seeing Erin, freezes. His face falls inwardly, the thump of a punch. Interior Erin's house flashback. Smack. Erin sucker punches Carlo. Left, right, left.
What are you doing here?
The window was open, a tiny crack, super tiny.
I did not ask how you got in. I asked what you were doing in my house.
Erin and Carlo eye each other.
I just moved in next door. What are you doing in your house?
I live here.
Carlo looks around the house, noticing the finery. Erin follows in fuming confusion.
Strange coincidence. You living right next door to my new home. See?
As I have for the last 7 years. You're the one who just moved in.
Carlo, taking this in, turns to look at Erin.
Good point.
A swift roundhouse kick from Erin. Carlo grabs Erin's leg and holds it in place as Erin attempts to pull away. No dice.
Oh, you're Carlo Il Bello, famous Italian spy.
SPIA, Italian for spy. And I'm retarded.
I may be wrong, but I think you meant retired.
Irena Volka, Russian opera singer, aka Erin Anderson, American spy.
How did you know about Erin Anderson?
Carlo swiftly turns Erin so that her back is to him. He places her in a headlock.
I know all of your secrets.
NSA, CIA, DIA.
Facebook IA.
So true. You can stalk anybody these days on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so easy. Oh my God.
Erin throws Carlo over her shoulder. He rolls out of the way and rises up. They circle each other, drawn together by desire, hatred, and the centripetal force created there within.
Yeah? Well, I know your secrets too, Carlo Il Bello, aka moderately handsome Italian neighbor guy.
Carlo body slams Erin. He leaps on top of her.
So you think I'm handsome, huh?
Ugh, moderately.
Erin kicks him off of her. Carlo rolls away as Erin ever stylishly rises like the queen of a cat woman. Suddenly, Carlo looks over at the pile of newspapers.
Wait.
He bounds past Erin towards a pile of newspapers and picks up one featuring a Sudoku puzzle.
Can I have this when you're done?
Still with the Sudoku?
It's how I keep myself the sharpest bulb in the shed.
Erin snatches the paper and bobs him over the head with it.
Who sent you?
No one sent me. Who sent you?
Carlo attempts a wide right hook, which Erin dodges via a deep Cossack squat kick.
My house. When did we last see?
Macau, 2012.
The semi-annual International Spy Poker Tournament.
The Tennessee Hoedown.
Hold'em. It's called the Texas Hold'em.
No, it was in Macau, where you lost.
I won. You really threw me that game.
All the way across the room. Too bad you didn't let me see what you had in your hole.
Carlo slowly, romantically closes in on Erin.
It was above your pay grade.
I was due for a promotion.
An electric burst of sound startles Carlo. He jumps back. Erin, lipstick laser gun in hand, doodles light swiggles on Carlo's chiseled face.
Lipstick stun gun with a cool LED light thingy.
Carlo angrily swats at the blue light.
Sempre Gili Stessi Tucci, Prego per te?
Carlo reaches in his pocket and pulls out a battery-operated mini hairdryer.
What are you going to do with that?
Carlo looks down. It isn't the gun he expected. He blows.
Nothing. I felt a chill.
I'm watching you.
And I'll be watching you.
And I'll be watching me watching you.
Now I'm confused.
You'll figure it out. Can I have my house back now?
But of course. Prego.
Okay, well, that means you leave.
Yeah, it does.
As if in control, Carlo smiles. He starts to leave, then turns to look at Erin.
See you at the next blowout.
Zap. Erin dings Carlo with the stun gun. It's strong. Off Carlo's frozen face. Cut to interior karaoke bar night. Carlo, frozen, has stopped Heather in her tracks, practically yanking her arm off.
We don't want to stay here, Haley.
Heather.
Right, Heather. The crowd looks too old.
He surveys the young Hollywood crowd.
Yay, I love old people.
On Erin, she plunks down into the booth next to Brock.
I'm going to need a stiff one.
Brock's grin says it all. Erin watches as Heather drags Carlo across the room and to the booth directly next to them.
Well, we might as well not pretend this isn't happening.
You know this guy, Erin?
Unfortunately, I do know him.
Oh, yeah? Work or...
Flugelhorn camp.
Carlo leans over the separation between the two booths, almost cutting off Erin.
We were married.
What's a flugelhorn? Heather plops over the barrier, takes a good look at Erin.
You two were married?
Wait, which one is it?
Heather, You were married to her?
Wait,
Oh, that's a line. I thought you were asking me if I was being Heather or
no.
Aaron.
No, I'm picking up the slack here because you guys are Aaron and Carlo. Heather isn't having this. Brock is still figuring it out. Heather.
Yeah, married or fluffer camp? Married.
The fluffer thing. No, her, not me.
Flugelhorn camp.
That like in camp? Heather loses interest, retreats to her booth.
Yes, and what happens at Flugelhorn camp stays at Flugelhorn camp.
Just a joke on the married thing. Uno, Scherzo. We know each other from that fellatio porn camp thing.
Flugelhorn.
Well, that's what I said.
No, you said fellatio porn camp.
Adesso hai rotto le scatole.
Fellatio porn camp sounds awesome.
Who are you?
Tell ya, but then I'd have to kill ya. Brock laughs. Carlo murders him with his eyes. Just kidding, bruh. Let's just say I work for this little organization called the PSA. Carlo furious.
You're the ones who always take my pre-flight Sudoku pencils.
Pencils on the plane, bruh.
That's actually correct.
Carlo pulls a pencil out of his pocket and points it at Brock as if it was a knife.
How about in a bar?
Did I say T? I meant N. NSA.
You're a spy?
Aaron worried for Brock's life.
Accident attorney. That's what it says on your case. But somewhere.
Yeah, just a cover, baby. Shh.
Oh my goodness.
Chalo, Aaron, and Brock all look to Heather, who has already selfied 7 stories on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Medium, etc.
Wait, what's Medium?
Oh, it's an old one.
Oh.
No idea what that is.
Yeah, I'm like, I've never heard of that one. And then Heather says, I am so bored.
Heather not happy to have everyone's attention.
I would like a drink.
Absolutely. What would you like, honey?
1942, honey.
Carlo swallows hard, trapped. Finesse, that's $80 a shot.
Make that a double. 1 ice cube.
Carlo swallows even harder. Aaron is loving this.
1942 for the lady. And for the boys?
Aaron is miffed. I'll have a 1942 as well. Carlo, again with the murderous eyes. I'll take a brewski. Gotta watch the old spy physique.
And you?
A white Russian.
Carlo departs. Heather Victoria snaps a selfie. Brock, mesmerized by Heather and her boobs. Aaron is disgusted.
Will you excuse me for just a moment?
Aaron rushes over after Carlos. 3 ninja on the karaoke stage. Wait, 3 ninja? One sings at a mic while the other 2 dance behind her. They are all shapely females with supermodel to plus sized. At the bar, Carlos struggles to get the bartender's attention. He is ignoring Carlo, or can he not hear him? Hard to say. Aaron bops up beside Carlo.
Nice cover. Married? You wish. Excuse me, bartender.
The bartender acknowledges her with a big smile. Carlo fumes.
Hi, I'll take a shot of 1942. Oh, actually make that a double. 1 ice cube. And how about a lager, a white Russian, and a Shirley Temple for the lady?
The bartender nods lustily and prepares the drinks.
Mr. and Mrs. Fetish Store?
Flugelhorn.
Felching porn?
Flugelhorn.
A loud Goth, it's Brock.
Please, tell me that's not your date.
Oh, but some Shimex porno wannabe. Is that what you want on your pizza tonight?
She's a quantum physician.
I may be wrong, but I think you meant physicist.
What's the difference?
Who sent you?
Who sent you?
No one can send me if I live here.
The music stopped, record scratch. Everyone stares at Aaron. Then the music returns and people go back to their drinks, except Brock and Heather. Make out in the booth.
Son of a...
Opera beep.
Interior karaoke bar night. Hours later, the bar.
Oh, I think I was supposed to go when you said son of a instead of opera beep. I was supposed to go. Oh.
Okay, let's do that again then.
Okay.
All right. All right. Son of a...
Interior karaoke bar night. Hours later, the bar is empty, save for tipsy Carlo, who sits on a stool, furiously working on a Sudoku puzzle with a large, simple push pad calculator. He pushes the equal button and sees the number 10. Frustrated, he crumples the paper and tosses it to the floor on a huge pile of dozens of crumpled Sudokus. Carlo sits, still reeling from the failed Sudoku, checks the calculator, shaking it to see what's wrong with it. He stops cold when...
This is our
Carlo looks at the source of this beautiful sound. Carlo cannot believe his ears.
Jesse, Giuseppe, Maria, Eva, e la voce più bella che abbia sentito in vita mia.
The bartender, now sweeping the floor, gestures to Erin to leave. She's way too into her singing to notice. Hey, Bruhindle.
Show some respect.
Time to call it a night, honey. Erin is livid. Someone has the outrageous insolence to interrupt Puccini.
I am Irina Voca, celebrated soprano. I brought to tears most stoic Russian officials. I made hardened prison guards even harder. My voice broadcast across 2 channels for Supreme Leader. I mean President Putin.
Carlo knows the danger and unbridled, drunk Erin poses to the bartender, or anyone. With a Tarzan-like vigor, he throws her over his shoulder.
I was not done.
You're not as light as you were in Macau.
How dare you? I will kick your ass, you Italian stallion.
See, I've heard I look like Sylvester Stallone, qualche volta.
Speak of the English. Shh, I'm drunk. No one can know about Irina Voca-Mackie. Surprise appearance in Hollywood.
Fear not. Your secrets are safe with me.
Carlo tosses his jacket over his free shoulder. A folder drops out of the inside pocket. It's a case file with Erin's picture. CIA, top secret, Irina Voca, aka Erin Anderson, weapon of mass destruction. The 3 ninja enter frame. Ninja 1 grabs the folder, a sinister look on her face. Ninja 1. Remember, dead or alive. Meanwhile, as Carlo carries Erin outside, she reaches for her purse, but before that, a drink, a maraschino cherry, and a few pretzels in a dish. Interior Carlo's car night. Zombie-like Carlo carries Erin in the garage. Beep beep, the growl of an engine. Carlo's 007 Jaguar starts remotely, complete with the pop song, That's What Makes You Beautiful. Carlo drops Erin into the passenger seat. She shrieks from underneath her derriere. He pulls out a pair of infrared nighttime goggles. Erin.
Retired my ass.
But Carlo has already closed the door on her. He circles the car, dancing to his song. Carlo is macho but goofy and totally entranced by the song until Aaron honks. Carlo snaps out of it and jumps into the car. Interior, Jaguar. Aaron shakes the goggles at Carlos.
Retirement gift. Handy for night sudokus.
Gosh. Aaron makes a face. She doesn't buy it.
When I left the Gruppo Speciale de Supermodeli, the Italian spy group dedicated to excellent fashion and devastatingly handsome jawlines so sharp they could use as a weapon. The CIA placed me here in LA so I could fulfill my dream of opening a true Neapolitan pizzeria here in the US. La Dolce Pizza.
All they're going to want is pepperoni pizza or ham and pineapple.
Carlo opens the door and vomits.
Do you need me to hold your hair back?
Please, never say that again.
Ham and pineapple.
Carlo vomits again. Then he opens a special compartment in his car. Out pops a self-care station, dental hygiene, hair care products, aftershave. Carlo attends to his beauty routine through the open car door. Aaron behind him.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Where's the Russian accent?
Oops, wait. Back it up. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Where's the Russian accent?
I'm from Minnesota. Why did I have an accent?
So you're no longer in the CIA's secret opera program?
They discontinued it. And you know what the worst part of all this is? It was the best. And you know what the worst part of it all was? I was the best they ever had.
Carlo's car moving down the street. Carlo drives in full speed, oblivious. Aaron applies lipstick, still talking.
I was supposed to be gathering intel on high-level Russian officials, taking advantage of their elite taste for superior music, the great composers, Verdi, Puccini, Rossini,
Bon Jovi.
Wait, how'd you know about the CIA opera program?
I'm all up in your business.
That explains the rash.
In Italy, we have a cream for that.
I bet you do.
Your date tonight, he's a spy?
Probably just married. I could never date a spy.
Perché? No?
Lying is the job. If he's lying about where he's going, what his mission is, what else is he lying about?
I see. Like your ass does look. Sorry. I see. Like your ass does look big in those pants. Your tits are too small. Your sister is prettier than you.
I got it.
Exterior, Aaron's lair. Carlos pulls up. Aaron starts to exit.
Espressa, wait.
He grabs his goggles and checks out the area. Then Aaron. Aaron swats the goggles away.
Your house is clear, inside and out. You're safe, guaranteed. Have a great night.
That's the oldest gag in the spy books. Looking at my body. Have a great night. Oh, are you FBI? Female body inspector? What are we, in the 5th grade?
As Aaron lectures, Carlos closes the door.
Wait, my dress!
Carlos' car takes off, and with it goes Aaron's dress, the hem stuck to the car door. Aaron is left naked. Super frustrated, she yells after Carlos' car.
Ugh, ham and pineapple!
Carlos' car screeches to a halt. Carlo vomits. Bombs the lights fantastic. Interior Aaron's lair. Aaron lurches through her front door. She shakes off her frustration and walks deeper into the house. Crash, skylight breaking. Aaron looks up. Her eye line follows something descending. The 3 ninja vault to the ground, Catwoman style, in front of Aaron. Aaron opens her mouth to scream or sing. Smash to black, a scream, and cue theme music. End of pilot.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun,
Woo.
dun. I didn't know we were gonna get to do accent work and singing.
No, that was fun.
That was very fun.
I haven't read a script and like read through one in so long, so that was really fun to do.
Yay!
Yay.
Thank you so much to Erin.
And
Yeah,
Carlo.
thank you, Erin and Carlo. Is it Carlo?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Thank you, Erin and Carlo.
Erin and Carlo Carrere. Carrere.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I nailed it. Awesome. Thanks so much for sending in the script. Thanks, Melanie, for joining the show. So good to see you.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, oh my gosh, it was so good to see you too.
I love all your necklaces.
Thank you. I'm like very much like Dwayne the Rock Johnson right now, you know?
Yes.
With them.
Yes.
Only in blue.
Yes, this is a Dwayne look. I love it.
Thank you.
Looking good.
I always make this joke that I'm like, oh, I'm putting a bra on. That means that I'm going to be Zooming. I literally like the only time I put a bra on is if I'm going on Zoom.
It's so true. I feel like that's not a joke. That's the reality. Or jogging pants. Like to wear jeans now, it's painful. It hurts.
So painful.
Why does it hurt so much?
I don't know. I mean, maybe because like you're just sitting all day, like at home and not moving around and like moving the denim.
Yeah, it's that sitting. It's like the waistline just digging and the button digging and any of the seams digging. And then you put on the comfy pants again. You take off the bra after the Zoom meeting. And it's like, now I can breathe again. I remember going to bars and wearing high heels and dresses. Like, what was that?
I know. Or like
that was
just like
so painful.
I know, so painful. And just like just all the events, all of the amount of like makeup and doing your hair and
oh yeah,
all of the dresses and heels. I don't know how I will go back to wearing heels.
I feel like I won't be able to.
I think
it's gonna have to be like, I feel like high heels are a thing of the past, because if jeans and a bra feel painful now, how are we gonna go from wearing jogging pants and hoodies to like these painful heels? No, I'm not doing that again. I'm over it.
I don't know.
You say that now, and in a year from now, you'll be back in heels and jeans and...
I doubt it. If you ever see me ever again in a dress and high heels, I owe you lunch, because I don't think it's going to happen.
Also, you wore high heels last year at the festival, so it's bound to happen again.
Yes, I did, but they weren't really high heels. They were like a little wedged boot. I'm talking like high heels, like red carpet worthy TIFF Film Festival opening night party that Old Field puts on.
I miss it.
Oh,
like the one day that I party a year doesn't happen anymore.
Oh, it's so sad.
I know. Hopefully 2020. That's my goal, is that things will be able to like party again in 2022. Sorry, 2022. 2020 passed.
You have a whole year of waiting again.
Remember
a whole
when
year
we
of like figuring this out.
Remember when we lost 2 years to a pandemic?
Well, you know, they did that 100 years ago, so you know, history repeats itself.
I feel like we were very, very, very ignorant to think that it wouldn't happen to us. It's like, no, that's a thing of the past. Modern science. Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, they had their flu, and then they got over it, and then they partied like crazy, and I'm sure that's what's going to happen to us.
Everyone's gonna
The
travel.
roaring 20s.
Yeah,
Yes.
We're all gonna be like,
people are gonna like go traveling. They're gonna just be like, "Fuck this!" Like, I
dressed
just
to the
want to do
nines.
my own thing and see people and just like go crazy.
It's so true. I really want
Yeah.
to go to Mardi Gras. I've never been.
Oh,
It's so
So-
fun.
I went to New Orleans around Halloween a couple of years ago, and like I need to go back just because it's like that city is so beautiful.
That was the last place I traveled. I actually arrived back from New Orleans February 26, 2020.
That is
Oh
so
my
crazy. And
God.
just like 2 weeks after that,
And
is
then
when
2 weeks later,
everything shut down.
shut down.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Oh my
crazy. And I was
God.
there for Mardi Gras, so like I actually got to like, I saw like
No.
Arcade Fire.
Just kidding.
I saw Arcade Fire because they like live down there now, so they like put on this Mardi Gras party. It was really cool.
You must be so happy you did that too.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I literally, my friend was there shooting, she was set decorating the movie One Night in Miami that Regina
Oh,
King
yeah?
directed.
Oh, cool.
And so I had helped her get her visa to go down because like she needed someone to write her a letter. And so in exchange, I was like, if you get this, I'm coming because like, hello. Like, so I like went and, while she was at work, I was just like wandering the city and meeting people and eating all the food and looking at all the art. And
That's
was
the
really-
best way to do it. Don't go to film, go with someone who is filming.
Yeah.
So you have an excuse
Oh,
to
yeah.
go, and then they work all day and you're like, see ya. Actually, no, it's more fun if you just both go on vacation, but I feel like work is the reason why
you go
in this
on-
industry you go. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
most of my traveling in the past few years has just been with film festivals, but then you have that excuse to go. So
Yeah.
it's like, oh, Italy. Yeah, I've
Mhm.
always wanted to go there. Okay, I'll go for this festival I'm in. But really, I'm going to eat pasta, walk around, and see the culture. So, yeah.
It was nice. Like,
Yeah.
we would, like, she'd come home at the end of the day and then we would, like, do dinner and then we'd have weekends together to hang out. So it was nice. I was, like, there for, like, 2 weeks.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
wow. Oh, my
Yeah.
gosh. So you probably saw like everything.
Yeah.
Oh, so nice.
Yeah.
So nice. It's so beautiful there. I mean, there's a lot of poverty there, but like, oh my God, the architecture. Like, oh.
Aw.
Just
Okay,
the
now it's confirmed. I have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go. You 100% have to go.
I think the three of us, have to go and record a drunk read-throughs there.
Oh, man.
Oh
We'll
my
go.
God, down.
We'll go and we'll meet some jazz friends and have them part of it. Like, we do a jazz, like.
So if you're listening, you're gonna have to Venmo us some money. I don't even really know what Venmo is, but I always hear
Venmo
about
doesn't
it.
exist in Canada, so PayPal for
Yeah,
money.
PayPal.
I just noticed on
PayPal.
TikTok, all these girls on TikTok in their bio, it's like, my Venmo is.
Yeah, it's in the U.S. they have Venmo and Cash App, but here in Canada we do not.
So if you go viral on TikTok, you can literally just be like, P.S. send me money in my Venmo, link in bio, and people do it.
Yeah.
This,
You
like, what is this
You
world?
could probably do that on your Instagram and people might send you money, Trish.
I'm gonna try it. Let's see.
Put it on your,
Do
put
it.
it as your TikTok link.
Yeah.
Venmo me money for drunk read-through so we can go on a trip when
The guy
this is
who
over.
one of the guys who created Venmo was like on The Bachelor. He was like one of the Bachelorette bachelors.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how
No.
many people use it and are just like, hey, send me some money on Venmo.
I think it's like it's really easy to
Yeah.
Oh.
do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
like it
it's
hooks up
just
to
an
your, I
app.
think, your bank account.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like our e-transfers, but I just don't think it costs anything to transfer money over.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Is
the
it-
problem
yeah.
is for us, we don't have it. So our only app is PayPal,
right.
which sounds
Yeah.
so old and archaic now.
And you can also e-transfer us money. So just
Not from the
e-transfer.
US though.
Oh,
No,
Well,
not from the US.
dang, we're gonna have to work on that. We need to go to New Orleans.
Our new fund.
Yeah.
Oh, with a Patreon, you can like do that, I guess.
Oh yeah, look us up on Patreon.
Yeah.
Send us all the monies to 180sisterhood@gmail.com or to our Patreon.
Yeah. We just need some flights and some hotel and some food costs. That's all. Thanks, guys.
I love how this episode has become, we don't make money off of drunk read-throughs, and then at the end of the episode we're like, send us money, send us money, send us money, send us money, send us money. Also money, please
the full
send us
circle,
money.
you know, it's a
You
full
also
circle.
just listen to our episodes and send us scripts.
Also scripts.
If you can't send us money, send us scripts.
Or like write a letter or a poem.
Yeah, or send us like your diary. That would be funny to read.
If somebody sends us their diary, I'll be so impressed.
Me too.
Okay, let's use reverse psychology. I doubt anyone will actually be brave enough to send us their diary.
Yeah.
No one's going to.
There's no way anyone would
There's no way.
that brave. Wait, is reverse psychology just gaslighting?
Probably.
Probably some form of gaslighting. But anyways, we should probably wrap it up so that Melanie can have the rest of her night. And
thank you so much for coming on. You're like such a joy to see. So awesome to see your face, and miss seeing you. And hopefully we can all see each other and go party in Mardi Gras.
yes.
Yes, it was lovely meeting you, Rebecca, and thank you guys for having me on. This was so much fun, and I'll come on again.
Yay! Okay, sweet. We will hold you to it.
Okay.
Thanks to everyone for tuning in.
Okay. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
You're listening to Drunk Read-Thrus.
Drunk Read-Thrus.
Drunk Read-Thrus.
Okay, bye.